Hey guys, Nabil here. I hope everybody's doing okay, and I'm bringing you a couple SNK related news updates. So let's get started. The first one is the major one that I want to talk about, and it's about the King of Fighters Awakening. Now, if you don't know what the King of Fighters Awakening is, it's an upcoming cinematic 3D anime movie that is coming in China. Well, that's what we knew before. That is coming from the same company that did the King of Fighters Destiny anime series, and it's by Joy Films as well. And it's stated for a 2022 release. Now, we didn't know much about any international release when the first trailer dropped a couple weeks ago. All what we know is that the plot is going to revolve around the King of Fighters 96 and how Kyo and Iori are gonna try to stop the evil guys, Genets in this case, from reviving the Dark Lord Orochi through the sacrifice of a young boy. And this young boy is an original character created solely for this movie. Now, thanks to 4Gamer, we know that the King of Fighters Awakening is not a China-only movie, as some people have feared. It's actually going to get a global simultaneous release on 2022. So that means there's going to be a Japanese version and probably an English version. So a lot of you were a bit worried that the movie is going to be only in Chinese or Mandarin, and that, you know, we're going to have to watch it with subtitles and listening to the dialogue in Mandarin. But it's not the case. There's going to be a Japanese version for sure, and maybe even an English version. So look forward to more information about this anime movie as we get closer to the release, which is in 2 years. So maybe we're gonna get something before. This is my hopes, since the King of Fighters Destiny was the adaptation of the King of Fighters 94 and Awaken is an adaptation of 96. So that leaves 95 hanging in the balance, and hopefully we gonna get an adaptation for that in the meantime, maybe as a season 2 of the King of Fighters Destiny, which was, remember, cancelled at some point, but maybe it's gonna get revived for this movie to bring, you know, get people interested in the lore of the King of Fighters. The next thing I want to talk about is a new mobile game from SNK launched this week internationally. It was previously available for the Asia market. I'm talking about SNK All Star. Now, SNK All Star is a mobile game. It's a turn-based action game, RPG style. It's an RTS from what I can see. I'm not big on mobile games, so apologies if I say anything not correct about the playstyle of this game. So as you can see in the trailer, in the video, and some of the gameplay videos, it's a turn-based game featuring characters from the SNK library, including King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, Fatal Fury, etc, etc. Now, there's another mobile game that a lot of people are playing, and I'm looking at you, Orochinagi, and I'm talking about KOF All Star. I was not able to get into that game as much as I hoped I would, but that game is definitely going to be more popular because it's more action oriented than, you know, turn-based. There's another game that I love that we'll probably not see internationally, and it's the King of Fighters Destiny. That's a China-only action game, and it is the best mobile game I've played. I still say that, best mobile game I've played, and it's looks great, plays great. Unfortunately, it's China only. The last thing I want to talk about is the Arcade Stick Pro. Now, the Arcade Stick Pro launched with 20 games, and, you know, people went through the files of that device. We knew there were 20 more games hidden, and SNK has confirmed that, and they kept giving us, you know, keys to unlock some of these games. Now, every now and then SNK will release 2 keys for 2 games, so you can add them to your library of the Neo Geo Arcade Stick. And today they announced 2 more games, and it's Samurai Showdown 1 as well as Metal Slug 4. Now, if you want to unlock these 2 games, you gotta follow the instructions in the link in the description below. Now, of course, there's some hacks around where you can unlock all these games at one go, but if you want to stay clean and stay legal and just get the official games, this is your best bet, is to wait for SNK to release, to give you keys to unlock these games. Now, that is pretty much it. Again, just few updates, and the bigger one is, of course, the global simultaneous release of the King of Fighters Awakening in 2022. I can't wait to learn more about this anime and see more. Kyo looks amazing, Genins look great, the environment looks great. Iori needs some tweaks, maybe we're gonna see that. I mean, again, it's still 2 years. The fact that they announced it 2 years before is quite surprising, and that's why, again, I am hoping for something else before the King of Fighters Awakening. Now, that is pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not done so. And don't forget to tick that little bell so that you're notified whenever a new video from Neo Geo Now drops. So until next time, thank you guys for watching.